Welcome back to my channel, everyone. On today's episode, I'm going to show you how to tighten and loosen your Joyor s10s or Joyor s5 steering. So the first thing you want to do is lower your handlebars all the way down. Make sure you push these wires so there's enough room here. And you want to disconnect your light. You want to undo these bolts right here. And this is going to slide right off. And I'm going to switch you guys over to the front camera and show you how it's done. So once you get everything done in the first clip, you're going to want to, I usually sit on it and I just pull this right out, and that's going to come out like that. Now I can get off it, put this down on the scooter. This little cap's going to come off. And you have two bolts here. This is what I use as a pipe wrench. One big enough to fit around it. And I use this just for a little bit of extra lever. So to loosen it, you turn the tire. Now this can take some time because you have to unscrew this all the way up. Now what I'm doing right now is I'm just checking my bearings in the steering, make sure they're clean. And I have to tighten it because every now and then it kind of gets loose, your steering, from all the potholes and stuff. So this is good to do every once in a while. Just check to make sure your bearings are okay. That bolt will come off. And then your little ring, you want to make sure that ring is on top between these two. Then you undo your other one. This one can be a little tricky sometimes. Sometimes it's really on there. It's hard to get off. That's another thing Joyor should fix is this bolt right here, because it's a pain in the butt sometimes. Hold on guys, I'm trying to do this without blocking the camera. Might have to block you guys for a second. Damn. I don't know why it's loose. It's really on there like that. I think it would be better if I just hammer it until it's loose. Yeah, like I said, it can be a pain in the butt sometimes. But you really want to make sure you don't strip it at the same time. Because you strip it, you're never going to get it off. Yep, there it goes. Takes a little bit of manpower, but you can get it. It'll be better too if you have a deep socket wrench, or yeah, big bolt like that. Instead of using something like I'm using right now. Yeah, kind of looks like they need cleaning. This bolt's a pain in the butt. But if you guys don't want to remove it, you just tighten it if your steering's too loose. Because after a while, those bumps will get to it. Just like that. Now let me get my little jack here. Put the scooter on here. This should come right out. Yeah, she definitely needs some cleaning. Wow, it's really dirty in there. Look at all that dirt built up. See all that? But okay, guys, then you'll have your bottom bearing here. Make sure that's in good condition. And that's how you remove the stem on the Joyor S10s or S5. Now stay tuned, because after I'm done this, I'm going to show you how to change the front tire out properly so you don't have wobbles. I'll see you guys after. Okay, onto the tire change. As you can see, it's really bald. I've been slipping. But you want to get your bolts undone. Then under here, there's going to be some screws. You want to take these screws out with a Phillips head screwdriver, so you have enough slack to get that off. Alright, let's change it. Okay, tire change time. Once you get that cord all loose... Oh, fuck! Oh, I just hit my knee on that. Oh! Ooh! It's like that episode of Family Guy. Ooh! Ah! Man, that hurt. Alright, anyways. Take your bolts off. You might need something to pry your washers out, like a little screwdriver. These washers can be a little tricky too. Man, that is throbbing. It's good to feel pain every now and then though. I miss it. When I crashed my scooter that day, I went straight into the gym and worked out. I was bleeding everywhere. But I like to use this little flathead here. seems to do the trick just fine. Try not to scratch my new paint job. Okay, then this will just come out. A couple taps. Now there's a washer, and then there's a little tiny washer. Make sure you don't lose that little washer, because that's what fills in the gaps. You don't have to worry about this side because the cord is going to catch everything. Now once that's off, guys, you're going to want to remove these bolts, not these ones up here, but the ones on the inside. This is what's going to split your rim. You have these bolts right here. You want to release the air. Didn't I make a video on this before? I think I did. But oh well, I guess I'll show you guys again. Pretty sure I made a video on how to change a tire. And people just keep commenting how to do it. Or why they're getting speed, or like why they're getting bubbles in their tires. I'm going to show you why you probably are. Alright guys, let me cut the video here. I'm going to undo this, and when I get it back, I'll resume. Okay, I got everything off. Now we just press, and this just separate from your tire. Just like that. Now, here's the main reason why you're going to feel like your tire's wobbling, or you got a bubble, like it's up more and you kind of feel like that bubble. Now, when you go to change your tube, don't take all of the air out of it. Keep the tube nice and firm with some air. See how I kept some air in that? That's nice and firm. Now you don't want to be putting your tube in floppy like this. The reason why, because when you put it on and then you fill it with air, what it can do inside the tire is it can bunch up like this, or it can make your tire unbalanced. Now this is an old tire. I'm just using this for now because it's got more tread on it. Because look how bald. Look how bald this thing is. I was slipping everywhere when I hit the throttle. This has a little bit more traction. So this is going to have to do for now until I order a new one. Okay, I'm going to be putting it on this way and then turning it. So now you want to take your tube already pre-filled with some air and stuff it in the tire. This works a lot better when you have split rims. Okay, now go over it, make sure it's not bunched up on the inside. It's nice and in there. See how there's no wrinkles or nothing in there. There's no knottage or anything. And you want to, when you put this back on, you want to make sure the split rim is really flush with the outer line here. Because if it's not flush, you're gonna tend to have the tire wobble like that a little bit when you're riding. Make sure it's flush on both sides. You go ahead and wipe this off real fast. It's dirty. I'm going to be ordering myself some 90-52-6, which is going to be 11-inch tires, but it's going to fit my scooter. So I'm just going to use this kind of as a donut right now because it has a little bit more grip. Because that other one is completely shot. Like I said, you want to make sure it's all lined up perfect. Then you put your screws back in and fill her up. I go about 45 psi. Now the rated on this is 50, but you don't want to go to full 50 because it's going to be rock hard. About 45, 40 is good. And I'm 194 pounds, so 45 psi seems to be okay for me. And that is how you change the tire and get rid of those wobbles or any bumps that you have inside your tire. Thank you guys for watching.